Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mayoy and I teach creative people how to sell their art online. And today is a video that you guys have requested several times to just go in and talk about seamless patterns. Creating seamless patterns is something that can be used for so many purposes, especially with print on demand, especially if you want to make this like amazing product, but it's too big. And instead of just designing this huge file, this 9,000, 10,000 pixels file, or even more, you can just design a smaller design and have it repeat itself in a way that completes a full pattern. And that's what we're all about today, seamless patterns, and we're also about doing them on Canva. There are so many softwares and programs where you can, do your seamless patterns. But I chose Canva today because I know that a lot of you are using Canva on your day-to-day, and I thought that this would be pretty much the easiest thing to get started with. So today I'm just going to show you the basics of how to take a graphic element and place it on Canva in a way that will create a seamless pattern, making this like cute and crazy collage. And while I was doing this tutorial today, while I was going into Canva and thinking what I want to do, I went into Creative Fabrica, which is where I go to find commercial use print-on-demand approved graphics. And it was all about, Christmas, Halloween, let's just combine it. So maybe this tutorial can give you more than just the seamless pattern, but also some ideas for Christmas, some ideas for Halloween, because these are the two biggest selling points that we have throughout the next few months. If you're just focused on seamless patterns and how to make them quickly with Canva, because I don't know, maybe you want to sell them as digital paper packs, that's cool. Just watch the first part of the video, because the first part of the video, I'm going into Creative Fabrica, I'm finding these print-on-demand approved elements, and I'm using them as a seamless pattern, which you can later on do with your own clip art, with whatever it is that you're designing, whether you're using clip art made on Procreate, on Illustrator, on Photoshop, whatever. But if you are interested on print-on-demand, stay tuned for the second part of this design tutorial, because after I'm going to do these seamless patterns, I'm also going to create a similar design for them to be presented on a t-shirt, as well as postcards and wall art, as well as on a mug, as well as on stickers, and then take these designs, both of them that I've made, one for Halloween and one for Christmas, and upload them onto RedBubble. So it's going to be quite fun. And I'm going to stop babbling now. We're going to go to my computer and design two different seamless patterns while really focusing in. I'm not skipping anything at this point. There is no fast forward in the process of making the seamless pattern. I'm constantly telling you guys what kind of keyboards I'm clicking on and what I'm doing. And there's also going to be visual aids to show you exactly what it is that I'm doing and why and how I'm doing it. And you know what? Let's just get started. So we're here on Canva and we're just going to create a design. And I usually like to choose 5,000 by 5,000 pixels, although we are going to use another size for this tutorial just to help you guys out. And I'm looking into, what do I want to do with this design? What does this design mean to me? What do I want to be creating here? And if I'm looking at the fact that I might want to have it on wall art or postcards, if I'm designing it for RedBubble, I'm also going to have a design that is 3,500 by 5,000 pixels, not just a 5 by 5 one. But let's start with a 5 by 5 one, and it's the most basic. And I'm looking at this and I want to make a beautiful seamless pattern. So what I need for a seamless pattern is to, have graphics in it. So let's just go to Creative Fabrica for a minute and find something that I can use in this pattern, like a cool graphics, but that I can also use it for print on demand. I am a big advocate of, having a license to do what you're doing. So I'm just clicking on the print on demand category here. And we have all these kind of cute, we have watercolor cats that are adorable. We have all of these like gnomes for Christmas, which I think I would want to use. But I'm also thinking I might want to have something very simple, let's say for Halloween. And I'm looking at graphics, and of course I only want print on demand approved graphics. And I want my illustrations, and I'm thinking maybe if there would be bundles here, but I think this is enough. Let's go ahead and have a look at what we have here. And I just want, a bat, or, oh, these are nice, Halloween mugs. This will do the job. Let's just quickly download our gnomes, full POD usage allowed. Halloween, full POD usage allowed. Return to Canva, unzip both of these. Let's check them out. I was asked a question, how do I know if something is in the right size? Well, it depends on the size of the design. So if I'm doing a 5,000 by 5,000 pixels and I want to make a pattern, I'm good with these being, 1,000 by 1,000 or something. And let's check out their size. Oh, 2,500 is big enough. Just going to grab all of these here, drop them onto my Canva, go back, check out our gnomes. Again, I'll check up the markup and the size, which is big enough for my pattern. But I have a lot of gnomes here, so I'm just going to choose several of them now. Make this one and this one and this one. And this package also came with decorations, so that would be nice. So I have this one and this one. I'm not sure I want the trees, maybe these ones. They're kind of cool. And the lollipop, let's drop them down here. And I have composition elements, which they're all composed together, which I don't need to use for the moment, but you can use them for whatever you want to do with RedBubble on top of the fact that you're doing a seamless pattern. Let's just check out their size. They're not that big, 2,500 by 3,200. And I might be using some of these on top of what I'm doing here. I'm just going to go ahead and check it out later. So first I want to start with a Christmas one. And this is the best way for me to show you how to make a seamless pattern. I'm going to take one of these gnomes, and in order for me to create a seamless pattern, what I need to do is to place an element in the middle. And I am hoping that you guys can see the fact that there are guidelines in here. You have the purple guidelines that tells me basically that this element was centered. So if I take this and copy this and paste it, I only did this like once. I'm usually doing Command-C, Command-V. And you can see here, if I'm moving this, it sort of stops. It has these guidelines here in the middle, these purple guidelines. So I'm leaving them all the way through and taking it to the other side where this is centered again. And that will give me this feature of a seamless pattern. And if I want to move it throughout the canvas, I have to move them together with basically the same aspect. But these are very big. Let's try to make something smaller, and let's tilt it also a bit. Let's go in a little bit here. I'm going to grab this, and again, I'm waiting for my purple marker to give me the fact that this is in the center of the design itself. Copy paste it and put it in the center as well when I still have these aligned lines between them. Let's step out a bit further, grab both of these and place them on one of the sides. Now, if I'm going to push one of these up, it's going to eliminate the seamless pattern because I will have to have something of theirs also here in the corners down below. And I'm going to show you that with a lollipop. So let's just center the whole thing here and maybe like move it a little bit. And now I want to take the lollipop, and if I want to use this lollipop, let's say I want to put it this way, and I want to make sure that it's in all of the corners. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it all the way here until I see both of these purple lines, both straight purple lines here. Duplicate this, find both of these lines again. Let's see if it's all the way there. Duplicate this again. Get center lines, duplicate. And the center lines here is guided by this. And what I have here is a seamless pattern of the lollipops. Let me have another lollipop here. You know what? Let me have a tree. And because I want this to match this composition right here, I'm going to choose this tree that we have and this lollipop as well as the one with the braids. I'm going to take this design, also tilt it a bit, move it all the way until I see this line, copy paste it, take it down. And what I'm looking for is to have that purple long line at the bottom to show me that this is the center. As well as my centering lines to show me that I am aligned with this one. And you can see here that these are all touching in the same place, they're all aligned. And I can move it to this part here. And now I want to be using, as I said, the tree that looks like this. And I don't have to put everything inside the seamless pattern, obviously. I can also create things in the middle, which I'm about to do. Let's check out that they're aligned together. And choose this little piece right here. Centering it and giving it a center line again. And I don't like the alignment of it. I'm going to do it again. Center this when I see the direct line up top and drag it down. And as you can see here, if I chose both of these and you see gaps here, that means that they are not centered with each other. It's really important to center them with one another and not just with the design. And I can put this one here. And now I have to fill basically the center. And the center I usually like to fill with the same things that I put in the gaps. So let me copy paste this one, change it up, push it here. Let's get our little gnome, make it smaller. We could flip it around. Let's grab a lollipop, place it here. Let's take this element again. You can flip it around as well, even turn it around. Let's grab it again. Place it here. Let's grab this gnome. We can flip it to the side. And we can place it here. And now if I want to place it here, I'm encountering a problem for me because I don't want these two to be touching. What I can do is continue to move these around. I'm just going to grab both of these with my shift key, which basically marks both of them, and take them down a little bit. And here I think it looks good on this side. Maybe on this side I'll need a little bit of an adjustment. Maybe let's flip this one over and adjust it a bit. But now I have room for this little gnome over here. And I'm also looking at the fact that I was created with like this gap on the sides here that I might want to fill up as well. So I'm going to take this one, make sure that I have the full purple line, which makes it everything center, both of these, and then place it here. Now I want to fill it up with another one. Let's just take it like that. Let's take this little one down below. You can move the candy and place him here. And the rest I'm going to complete with my candies, like this. Let's grab my tree. I can place my tree here. This will be very big. And maybe another one of these. Like that. And this is a seamless pattern. Of course, I could have made it super easier. I could have just taken one of these candies, placed it in the center here, grab it again, place it in the center, move these around. Let's get the blue one, place it in the center. Then grab a bunch more candy and make a very simple seamless pattern from this design. Let's flip it over. What do you think? Yep. Get this one to the center line where you see a full purple line that tells me that I'm in the middle. Grab this, flip it over, just twist it up a bit. Full purple line, copy paste, full purple line, and alignment lines, which you can see here. If I selected both of them using the Shift key, they're not matching. Still not matching. Let's drag it a little bit more. And now it matches. So now it's a seamless pattern. And then just grab some of these and randomly place them over in the gaps that we have for the design to appear full. Just kind of, I think that when you look at something too much, it kind of stops making sense. Although I am getting slightly hungry for some candy. Yep. I could also make something like this, but if I'm looking into something more creative, you know, RedBubble, I want to do something really creative, so this would be a better fit. Let's move on to another design. We're talking about Halloween. So we have these elements here, and let's just grab this one here. And if we're talking about Halloween, I also want to combine some text with this pattern, and it's going to be a very, very simple pattern. Let's delete our pumpkin. Let's go to text, add heading, and write down spooky. And let's have a look at some of the fonts that we have here. I do think that we have Halloween fonts in here. Canva does have some, like one or two pretty cool Halloween fonts, which is this one and this one. And I'm going to choose this one, which is Jeepers, and wrote down spooky. And now I'm going to go back to my uploads, and I'm going to choose two of these that are the cutest ones to use. And this is going to be one of them. I'm going with the green here. The green vibe is pretty cool. And this is going to be the other. Nope. Let's go, oh, with this one. This one looks pretty cool, and they're in the same color palette. And what I want to do is I want to have the word also fit the Halloween vibe that we have here. And I can leave it black, or I can click on effects and work on the splicing. And by the way, there's going to be a full Canva text tutorial coming up on the 8th of the month. And now I'm going to click here, and I want to use the exact colors that I have in this design, although I can't see them now. So I'm just going to click anywhere, check out these because they're going to pop up. I'm going to see the green, go in here, grab the exact color, delete the background, go back to my spooky, go back to effects, and choose that exact color again. I'm going to do the same thing with the color orange that we have here in some of the designs, but this one, just grab the color, delete my background, duplicate the word spooky. I'm not using copy paste for this time because I already copied the color orange that I wanted to use. Maybe I want it to be a bit brighter or a bit darker. Yep, this one is good. And maybe I want to change the text to boo or something like that. And now I'm going to make a seamless pattern from this. So I'm going to grab this little mug here and wait for my center line, the big purple line that is consecutive. Copy paste this, take it to the other side. Check out, you see I have a center line here, and then when it merges with dotted lines throughout the other mug, I know that these two are the same, again, while clicking the Shift key. And then I'm going to take this mug, I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to center it below. Grab it again, center at the top, grab both so I can move them together. And I'm going to do the same thing with my boo. I'm going to take the boo, and I'm going to center it here, copy paste it, center it to the other side, and make sure that both of these are aligning. Let's place it under the mug. Let's take the word spooky, just place it in the middle, grab one of these, place it in the side. Let's just flip it over. Grab this one here, flip it as well. Grab the word spooky, take it down a bit. Let's place it here, and grab my boo and place it here. And this is another seamless pattern quickly made for Halloween. The thing is that what I want to do with these designs, which is primarily this design, and this design is I want to be using them for RedBubble. And while I'm making seamless patterns for RedBubble, I'm also remembering that there are other products on RedBubble, like t-shirts, like stickers, like notebooks, like postcards and wall art, as well as mugs that do need a different alignment. And for the mug, I actually think I want to use one of these pre-made shapes, this pre-made composition, because they're allowed to be used for commercial purposes on print on demand, even as is. And what I want to do for the mug is not just upload this shape, because if I just upload this on a mug, it's just going to be in the center and it's not going to look good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one, make it smaller, place it on one side in the center, copy paste it, place it on the other side, exactly in the center, make sure that both of these are completely centered, and this is my mug. And I'm going to do the same thing with a spooky. So I'm going to take this design of all these like spooky, boo, and stuff like that. So I'm just going to grab one of these elements, which is the one I think I like the best, make it a bit smaller, center it. Let's grab the word boo and place it under. Maybe on top of the mug, like this. Grab both of these, align them both in the center, copy paste both of these, grab everything and make sure that it's centered. And this would be my mug for this design. But we also have a sticker design. And for the sticker design, what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this. And I'm pretty much going to delete most of the elements here, leaving out one gnome, two gnomes. I don't need the tree. I just want the candy and this candy. And I'm going to create a sticker pack. And this would be my sticker pack. I also want a sticker pack for my boo and my spooky, which in that case, let's delete almost everything, leaving me with these four elements. And I need to make sure that I have enough gaps in between them. Otherwise, it's going to create just a big, big unit and it's not going to look good. Now I need to figure out how I'm going to put in the boo and the spooky. I don't think I can put in the spooky, but what I can do is turn this into boo as well, because it would just fit better like that. And this would be, let's flip this one over, and this would be my other sticker pack. However, we still have one more thing that we need to design, which is the card, which is why I'm going back to 3500 by 5000 pixels. Let's just reload this design. So it's going to include everything we've just uploaded. For the card and for the wall art, I'm just going to place this little guy here in the center. And this would be my card and postcard for the Christmas design. And for the other one, let's keep the boo and this one. Let's grab both of these, place them here. You know what? I'd rather have the spooky. Changed my mind. I'd rather have the spooky and this one. Let's grab both of these, place them here. Take this one, make it bigger. Grab my spooky, and in this case, I might even want to change it up, like curve it down a little bit. It looks so cool when it's curved down. It really changes the offset of everything here. So cool. So cool. And we have our spooky with this mug, which will be our wall art, as well as our greeting cards and postcards for Halloween. And because these designs are made for wall art, for postcards, and because of their alignment, they will also be my t-shirt designs. Because some of the t-shirts on RedBubble are amazing with the patterns, but some actually require me to upload one unit. Let me just download this one with a transparent background. That is the most important part, guys. And I can delete this part. And here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 pages. And a transparent background to all of them as well. Already have the first two here downloaded, so I can open them up. And let's unzip this one. I've been asked how fast is my internet, because things go down really fast here. They download really fast. And the truth is, it has nothing to do with my internet. Well, my internet is fast, but it also has a lot to do with the fact that, well, I'm video editing. So you don't get to see the boring part of me waiting. I'm just going to grab these two and put them in the same folder of the other designs, and it's gonna make it easier for me to upload this onto RedBubble instead of having to exit the folder all the time. And let's just go onto RedBubble, where you can see a really quick glimpse into some of the products that I just ordered. I think it was like 3 days ago. So I have a legging on their way to me, posters, mugs. I have this artboard, and of course I'm going to keep you updated as they come. But for now, let's just add new work. Clicking on upload new work, I'm going to go into my design and of course start with the seamless pattern. Let's start with a Christmas one. And the reason why I'm starting with a seamless pattern is because first and foremost, I want to see that it's working. I want to see that I made it without any mistakes, which means I'm actually going to duplicate it on something and make the seamless pattern do its job. I'm going to scroll down to the first product that has a seamless pattern on it, make it a bit smaller, and click on regular grid. If you click on offset grid, you're not going to get the seamless pattern, just the regular grid. And as I move it around, I see that all of these elements are continuing each other, which means that the seamless pattern worked. I'm going to go back up and I'm going to name my design and work on some tags and scroll down. And at this point, what I like to be doing is go over all the products because I need to change some of these products to a different design. So I'm going to go into the standard print clothing and I'm going to replace it with the image that we've chosen for the t-shirts. I'm going to do the same with large print clothing. And basically what I'm doing is I'm changing everything and then I'm going to go back up and align them to my need. And with the caps, I'm going to choose the t-shirt design. I didn't make a design specially for caps. These are all left to be seamless patterns. I don't need to change them at the moment. Stickers and magnets, we have this design for us. Phone cases and skins, I'm going to leave the same. Desk mats the same, mouse pads the same. And here we go to the pillows and totes. We have two different types of pillows on RedBubble. We have the throw pillows and the floor pillows. And what I like to do is to create my floor pillows with the pattern, but the throw pillows with the singular design meant for the t-shirt. And you're going to see later on how it comes up to sort of, I don't know, something cooler because it sort of makes a set. With the prints and cards, I have my design for the prints and cards. Pouches, laptop skins, leaving the same. Same for the duvets and the comforters. For the mug, I have the design I made especially for the mugs. Skirts, travel mugs, scarves, tablets, drawstring bags. I can all leave the same, but for the drawstring, I do want to have the t-shirt design. Now, I'm going to use the same concept of the set on the spiral notebooks, which will have the t-shirt design, and the hardcover journal will have the pattern. The clocks, I do want to have the singular design. Artboard print, I'm going to use the singular design. Acrylic blocks can stay the same. We have the throw blankets and tapestries that I'm leaving as a pattern, the same with all of these. Pin button is going to get the car design. Cotton tote bags, the car design. Aprons is going to be the same. Puzzles the same. Sleeveless top the same. I'm leaving all of these as they are, and then I'm going to scroll back up and center them and work on the design to make sure that it looks good on everything. So I have this one here, which I'm going to push all the way to the top. Go in and activate the baby products, guys. This is important. People forget to activate the baby products, and this is really, really cute for babies for Christmas. And of course, I can make this also bigger. Move it up, make sure that it's centered. And these ones I want to be of a dark color. Let's work on my cap. Make sure that it fits. Choose a dark color for the caps as well. My chiffon top is perfect. I'm going to do the same with the graphic t-shirt by just choosing the regular pattern. Going to my graphic t-shirt, choosing the pattern as well. A-line dress, choosing the pattern. And because we have a transparent background, I can also choose a background. And this would be a black dress, which is cool. I'm going to my stickers and making sure that all of them are separated here in the mockup. Going here, choosing the pattern and a black background. My desk mats are going to be a pattern with a white background, and the mouse pads with a white background as well because I already have a black frame to them. And now I have my pillows and my totes, which I wanted to do differently because I'm going to sort of put this in the side. Sometimes I like to do this, sort of put it in a weird position because it's going to be really, really cool on a tote bag when it's on the side. Maybe a bit smaller though. And this will be my design for the tote bag and the throw pillow. I have the prints and the cards, which I need to do nothing with. Let's duplicate this pattern, which, by the way, actually I can also color the background of. It is kind of looking really good with a black background. And I have the shower curtains and the duvet covers and coming the mugs. I don't know if you can see this, but there are lines here, 2 lines here. So what I want to do is basically make this smaller and small enough so that they're sort of centered within these lines, like this. Center them vertically, and this is my mug. Continuing on with a travel mug. And my mini skirt, again, making it smaller, choosing the regular grid, and having a background that I can do because this was a transparent background download from Canva. And to make the seamless patterns on Canva, you don't need to have Canva Pro, but if you want to have the option to download it with a transparent background, you do have to have Canva Pro. There are 30 days free trial, a link down below in the description, so you can go ahead and try out Canva Pro if you're not yet using it. One of my most useful tools online. I think I'm using Canva so much. Going back here, I think with clock, I'm also going to put this a bit down and take this into black. And it gives it like this aesthetic look that I really do like. Our board prints, I'm also going to make them black. Acrylic and coasters, make them smaller just a bit. And black. Throw blankets and tapestries, I'm also going to make it black. So the duvet covers are white and the throw blankets are black. Bath mats, of course I'm going to activate, and the bath mats are going to be black as well because the shower curtains are white. Let's make our pattern here. Just don't make the pattern too small or too big, otherwise it's not going to look good. Whenever you're doing this, just think to yourself, will I like it? Will this be something that I want to use? This is kind of cute, even though you can't really see the edges. This one I need to make smaller and turn it into black and maybe move it around a bit. Make it bigger. Like that. And then we have the masks, which I always like to do black. I don't know why. I personally don't like having a white face mask. Maybe that's why I keep on doing it. Aprons are going to stay white. Jigsaw puzzles I am going to activate, even though it's going to be a ridiculously hard puzzle to solve. A ridiculously hard puzzle to solve. Sleeveless tops. Floor pillows, again, are going to be with the pattern. Phone wallets with the pattern, not in black because the phone covers are in black. And then we are approaching the leggings, which will look kind of dope, I think. I think they're going to look good. I don't know what you guys think, but I think I'm going to make it like really, really small. Really small. We have our socks, which is one of my favorite RedBubble products. I've been selling a lot of socks lately, and I also ordered socks a few weeks ago in one of the tutorials. I'm waiting for them to come to me, and once they do, we're going to have a full review on RedBubble socks, their quality, as well as a pin that I've ordered, and some postcards. For this mask, I'm going to keep it white, so I'll have one white mask and one black. Go down, and this is the part where you should have Christmas designs here as a category. So I have Christmas, I have life in patterns, and I'm going to choose either the sticker or the socks for this Christmas, or a card. You know what? Let's go ahead and have the first and featured product to be a greeting card or a postcard. No, an A-line dress. I'm always going with A-line dress. I don't know why. Maybe it's one of my best sellers, so I'm going to go with that. And let's have a look at what we've done. Yes, my internet is not that good. Sometimes it blips. And I do love how it looks on some of these products. I'm kind of really interested to seeing how the leggings look like. It is super adorable. I kind of really like it. I like how it came out on the postcards. I think they're one of the most important for the holiday season. The clock came out looking pretty good, and I like the baby clothes so much, as well as these products that do look fancy. And we also have our spooky pattern to deal with, which I really want to upload. I want to do this little Halloween design, but this time I'm going to repeat the same process as I've done this time. But this time, you're going to listen to some awesome music in the background while I'm doing this. And this is what we have here. I do love how it looks on the t-shirts, like on the singular t-shirts. I'm happy I made that, not just as a seamless pattern. The dress looks kind of cool. I wasn't able to give it a black background because, well, you know, all the text has black and all the mugs have black. But it still came out looking swell. I love how it looks on the stickers. I do like how it looks on pretty much everything. I should really invest more time in a Halloween category because I still don't have one, which is funny because I have Christmas 2021, but not Halloween. So I'm going to be working on that today. But you know what? With this part being finished, let's get back to me and talk a bit more about creating those seamless patterns on Canva and what we can do with them other than RedBubble. And we're back to me. And I hope that you like this concept. I hope that it was all that you dreamt of when I said I'm going to make a seamless pattern tutorial. It really is super fun and it's a wonderful system. And first of all, if you did like this tutorial, please consider hitting that like button down below because every time you do, YouTube thinks, hey, this is a cool video. I'm going to show it to more people. And subscribe to my channel if you are not yet subscribed. There are some things that I want to say first regarding what we've done today. If you want to make seamless patterns for print on demand, this was pretty much step by step. Go onto Creative Fabrica, have these print on demand approved commercial license graphics that you can use legally on your print on demand shop or design your own. And if you don't know, Creative Fabrica has a 30% discount for viewers from this channel. You can find a link to that down below, as well as 2 links for the gnomes and for the spooky Halloween designs that I've just done if you want to use the same, because, you know, anyone can use them. But if you want to make these seamless patterns just so you can sell digital paper packs, you might not be allowed to use Creative Fabrica elements because they are allowed to be used for print on demand and not for digital downloads. So you might want to create your own graphics, your own clip art. And I've started a series like of videos on how to make your own clip art. I'm going to be talking a lot more about that. And I don't know if you've seen my video from 2 days ago, like my goals for the month of September. So one of them was to get an iPad because I really want an iPad. I want to learn better Procreate. Even if I want to do, you know, Clip Studio Paint and Tapestry sketches that I'm doing on my computer right now using my Wacom tablet, I think that with an iPad that I can actually draw on it, I would be able to make more, I don't know, amazing things. And things will just look more native and more natural. And it will be really a good way for me to utilize the fact that I have to limit my sitting time. So with an iPad, I can draw lying down, which is brilliant. And then I could do a little more clip art tutorials for you guys so you can design your own clip art as well as purchase clip art from me based on, you know, whatever you need to be used for commercial purposes. So I got an iPad. I ordered it yesterday from Amazon Germany and it's on its way to me. Hopefully it will be here around September 13th and I will keep you guys updated and maybe do a little bit of a review about this iPad if you guys are interested. If you want to know more about iPads, the equipment I'm using, what kind of, I don't know, generally what I'm using, and a separate video, please let me know in the comment section down below. But going back to our seamless patterns, there are a lot of programs that are not like RedBubble that you cannot tile things up so intuitively and quickly, like Artaware. But Artaware, for example, lets you duplicate a layer and basically duplicate your design and attach it together. So you do have the effect of a seamless pattern after all. There are so many things that you could be doing with seamless patterns. They're just precious. And I really do think that I kind of like the things that we designed today. I kind of feel like I'm getting this like new burst of creativity that I just want to spend the rest of my day designing for Halloween and for Christmas for my own RedBubble shop and having a look a bit on my Society 6 shop as well as my Teespring new venture that I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing with it, if it's going to be for merch for this channel. I was like thinking about doing some of the cool things that I'm saying, like things that you like that I'm saying, or some of the graphics shown in this channel to be available on merch, or combine Teespring, like the merch from it, with my jigsaw puzzle website that I'm working on. Still a lot of work that I need to think about now. And for those of you who are very perceptive, I also mentioned something about making purchases from RedBubble. So I ordered these leggings and they're puzzle leggings, they're jigsaw puzzle leggings and I adore them. I also made the same pattern, the same like system of a pattern with the jigsaw puzzle outlines and filling it in, but sort of like gradient rainbow. And then I put it on a mug But I also went to Society 6 and put it on towels and ordered a bunch of towels from Society 6 with a rainbow jigsaw puzzle design. Since I was already in the mood of shopping, I also ordered this poster made with Clip Studio paint. This was actually a photo of a ballerina, made into black and white, made into an oil painting when I cut off her head and added some flowers. So I can't wait to see how this comes in. It was my first time ordering print on demand wall art. So I really want to see how RedBubble plays out in terms of the quality. And I also ordered another mug, if you guys remember from our pun tutorial with the muchas gracias. So I also ordered this mug as well as this artboard made in the print on demand Christmas stickers tutorial, where I did like the cool stickers of the cats lying around there, but I also put it as an artboard. And of course, I'm going to keep you guys updated about the quality of these items when they arrive. So it's Friday today. It's the end of the week, and I do have a lot of cool things waiting for us in the next week, because on Monday, the 6th of September, is shop reviews. So go ahead and send me your shops for review. You can do that using a Google form link down below in the description and anonymously submit your shops. Those could be Etsy shops, Shopify, PayHip, RedBubble, Society 6, wherever it is that you're selling print on demand or printable items. On Wednesday, the 8th of the month, we are all about Canva text options, a full tutorial of everything you can do with Canva and text, and it's going to be super awesome. It's going to be combining print on demand and printables. I'm super psyched about this video, and we're going to wrap up next week on the 10th, Friday, with a Clip Studio paint tutorial, just the basics, because you guys requested it so many times. If you want to see other videos that are coming up in September and basically the full schedule, you can go ahead and check out the video I made 2 days ago talking about my goals for September, as well as the plan for this channel, like the schedule of all the videos. And yes, so many videos are planned for this month. It's insane. I'm still waiting on so many products to arrive to me, and I'm super happy and freezing. It's so cold here. It's beginning to be so cold in Bansko, and I don't know if you know this, but when I'm filming these, it's really early in the morning, and I can't wear my jacket because it makes this like whoosh sound. So I'm gonna finish this video because I am freezing cold. And I do have a lot more to do today other than edit, upload this video, and work on my jigsaw puzzle website, which is the pride and joy of my life. But yes, mostly because I'm cold. So thank you guys for watching, and as usual, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!